y'all, it is Paula with Hillbilly Orchids. Welcome back to my channel. Hope everybody's had a fantastic weekend. It is definitely a cold weekend. Woo! Tonight is going to be 35 for a low. Ugh, I'm freezing to death right now. Definitely going to have to put the chrysalis in the garage tonight. I'm going to have to slowly walk it to the garage so I don't knock it off of the netting that she's hooked to. I'm noticing subtle. It's been 17 days today, so it'll be 18 tomorrow, or 19 when this airs. 19 days when this airs. In 15 days from this picture I'm going to show you, and I can notice subtle darkening starting. So I'm hoping, I don't know, Michael keeps telling me bring it in the house, but I am nervous. I mean, it's the first time I've ever done this, so I was basically trying to keep it in the elements, because they say that's the best way to do it. But he says it's BS, so I don't know. But I told him, I was like, I'm just nervous. I want to do the right thing. I want it to hatch, so I'm scared. So, anyways, let's jump into weekend walk around. I got these guys down. As you can see, I got hit with spider mites out here. I rinsed these guys, flushed them, flushed the leaves real well, and then I took a little bit of alcohol and I rubbed over them. Now the alcohol is what kills it, because there's a hole in the plant, so that's what makes it turn dark brown and look ugly, like those do, definitely. Because they stick their proboscis down in the plant, they suck out the sugars, and so when I put the alcohol on there, the alcohol gets down in there where it doesn't belong, and it kills the cells and everything, so that's why it turns brown, and it's not real good for them to do that. But I got to get rid of the spider mites, so I'm hoping, since I wiped these guys down, I got rid of them. So fingers crossed, we shall see out here. But nothing's in bloom out here. Nothing's coming up in bloom. So everything that's happening is happening in the grow space. So let's go back there and check everything out. Alright, it's a little warmer back here and it's pretty quiet for the time being. So, after I come out of here, though, when I go back in there, I'm going to have to put on my winter jammies. It's got the fuzzies in them to keep me warm, because it is cold. I am definitely chilly. I have to put on my fuzzy socks because I'm cold. So nothing's going on here. The bulbo is done. Her little thing fell off. Those bulbos bloom and die so fast, like you have to catch them quickly. If I have a picture here, I'll insert it for you. I think it was just coming out when we saw it, or it was out, and I did get it down, take some pictures of it, so I'll insert them for you to see it. They're definitely hard to catch. They don't stick around very long at all, so yeah, kind of have to grab them and growl. So the multiflora is still going strong. Got all kinds of peduncles everywhere on her, all over the place. So that's doing relatively well. Up here, it was kind of crazy. The Catasandra, you can see the line up the bulb where it came up on a low. Usually they spike out the top, like the what part of them is it? And see, they're starting to go over already. The Galleander Bowery. They usually bloom out the top like Galleander Bowery, but because it has expansum in it, I assume it can bloom from a lower eye, and that's exactly what it did. And it bloomed later, so pretty cool. We've got the 3 musketeers here. The 3 copper queens open. I am going to have to tie this one up, because it's definitely hanging over there. It's a little heavy. That's a little better. For that, it was definitely leaning that bulb over. So definitely need to keep her propped up there for a little bit, and I might need to change where that's hooked to. I don't want it to, shouldn't have did this now of all times. That's a little better, I guess, but it does have these guys hanging wonky now because they were used to hanging down there. But those are the Copper Queens there. And this is their other seedling counterpart, the one that has the better looking flower that I like and the better looking lip that I like. Down here, that's also Copper Queen. The Cattleya cernua is definitely going to town with some new growths. These ones over here will probably come out in bloom too. Going strong. More multifloras. Still got the one little bloom on foul TNA here. And the why not? Cattleya, why not? The yellow form. Looking nice. Oh, I forgot here. I haven't put these guys back up yet. Puppy Love went over, but the last new growth out there, she put out a single spike bud. So we're gonna see her again. But yeah, the multiflora and the Ludamani, or the not Ludamaniana, what is that? That is the what is that? Came from Stephen Van Camp and Lewis, and it is the, I can't remember. I'll have to put the name of it in there because I can't think of it. And I'll probably never find the tag because it is so full. What is this? Theirs is, oh, the lobata. Yeah, that's the Cattleya lobata. I haven't put it back up yet either, so she's hanging down there. Oh, look here, the Oncidium Rosy Sunset Pacific Satin is open. I think, yeah, all the ones on Rosy Sunset F over there are done. The spikes even died back, so I have to cut that off next time. Nothing is going on over here that I can think of when I water these guys. Yep, nothing's really changed over here. I need to get these Hoyas over there on their own wall. I need to get my husband to help me do that. Hoya Bella here with the cute little peduncles. She's got a couple that are newly out here, looking very, very, very nice. The spike is progressing on Bangkok Sunset. Can't wait to see that one. I've had so many people message me and tell me that I'm just going to love that when it blooms, and I bet you I will. I bet I will. Nothing going on over there. I kind of got the table here in the way because I just did videoing. This is the Mandeli, or well, actually I shouldn't probably tell you because you ain't seen it yet. You'll see them tomorrow. The Black Comet has leaned all the way over here. I guess I really should stake that thing because she's going to have weird bulbs now leaning over like that far. So I want them to come out right, but she keeps on progressing. Up here we have the gorgeous Volcano Trick. That one is a fabulous. It was a mistake. It was a mislabel from Better Grow. It was supposed to be Patricia Fire with something else. Wasn't supposed to be that, but I'll take that because that's a beautiful. I was excited when it bloomed, but I knew it wasn't what it had said. So I do have 2 buds on this one that is soaking, and like I said, you haven't seen it yet, but this is Calipana Life. This one's a new acquisition. You'll get to see it tomorrow. We got a spike coming up here on the Richard Mueller crossed, let me see, what is that? Tags all the way back there. The Valley Isle, Richard Mueller, Valley Isle, crossed with Richard Mueller, exotic orchids. So, that one always blooms. We've seen it before. We'll see it again, but that's okay. We'll take it because it's a beautiful bud. Nothing going on in here. Nothing going on down here. I did wipe these guys severely for spider mites. You see they got hit. I wiped them with a high alcohol, 91% alcohol with 4 cc's of the paraffin oil to get rid of those. And hopefully the oil soaks them out and suffocates them. If the alcohol don't kill them, hopefully the oil suffocates them. Nothing was going on up here when I did these guys. I wiped them all down as well. Down here, nothing else was transpiring in there, but this one here did a nice, she did pulled 2 different sides here on me of blooming. This is the gorgeous Cattleya cernua crossed with Cattleya tenebrosa. Absolutely, or Laelia tenebrosa. It is Cattleya tenebrosa. They changed it, got rid of the Laelia, but which kind of is dumb to me, but whatever. But I'll take this one any day of the week. This one's absolutely one of the best plants I've ever bought. I absolutely love and adore this plant. Down here, nothing's going on down here either. Down with the dendrobiums and the big, huge cats, nothing's going on. Down here on the bottom, you guys haven't seen the violets for a little while. This bowl of pings is doing phenomenal. But the violets are doing okay. Nothing to brag about. Oh, that one did fall over. Oh, this one got so heavy. Woo! It's gonna grow funny if I don't set it back up. So probably need to scoot it over. They're getting so big. Yeah, and it'll grow funny and weird. It'll misshape if I leave it leaned over. Looks like it's been leaned over a little bit. It is misshapen a little bit. Cesar yellow is progressing its spike. And that's about it for over here. So hang tight and let's go on the other side of the grow space. Alrighty, up here we have both blooms open on Richard's Bonanza. Very nice. Very, very nice indeed. I'd like to get her into some higher light. She definitely gets pinker and gets like a blush, like a Picotee with higher light. She is, you see, she's further away from the light here now. So I'm going to have to find a different place for her so that she gets higher light. I think it'll be better, more beneficial. Down here, this little girl is still here. And honestly, for being a Richard Mueller and being out several days, her colors have not changed. She's really not doing much of a color changing thing, which is kind of peculiar. Beautiful apricot glow, Phalaenopsis apricot glow. Looks nice there. Nothing else is going on. What is that? That is the Loosenary. I couldn't think. It's done, so I'll have to cut the spike back. Let her get to building up her reservoirs for other places. I see lots of ladybugs back there hanging out. Hopefully they're munching. Move back out. Behind this one, before we get to that one, but behind this one is the Caliente Fairyland. A couple blooms about going over on it. This one here, I'd like to move this one around and put it in a better place. This is the BC Maikai crossed with oh gosh, what is it? I have to put it on the screen because I can't remember. But this is Gilahara Helei, if I'm saying it correctly. I'll put that on the thing too for you so you can see if I'm saying it correctly. But this is a BC Maikai cross, and she does look a lot like BC Maikai. But that one bloomed for me. Looks very, very nice. And nothing else is really going on over there. And the seedlings, nothing's really changed down there. I did move a couple of bigger plants up. Put them up here in front of this light to see what's going on. But, and then I do have buds still progressing. This one still hasn't progressed from this one down here, this sheath. There is a small little nubby in there, and I keep hoping this light will help pull it out. But that is Vitally Limelight. So first time bloom on her. Hopefully we'll get to see that. So I was hoping more of these new growths, because she had several, but I was hoping more would bloom than that. But I'll take one. I'll take one single bloom. So I think that's about it for the weekend walk around. So let's look at Richard's Bonanza here to say our goodbyes. And it's amazing how this has the pink Richard Mueller look, and if you look at the yellow, I'll put a screenshot there of the yellow Copper Queen. These two really look a lot alike, just really one's yellow and one's pink. Really pale pink. So, but that will do it for the weekend walk around. If you could like, share, and subscribe, I would really appreciate it. If you could throw me a hype, that would be amazing. If you could give me a super thanks, that too would be amazing. And that's it. So with that said, I do appreciate each and every one of you beautiful, wonderful people stopping by and hanging out with me. And bye for now, y'all. Till we meet again.